Hey guys, it's Allen from Mountaintop Snow Bike. We're here to show you the new 2024 XFR 126 snow bike kit. The basic design of the kit is still the same, and we've got some new added features that we've put on it. So the big news is the track. We have a new track this year. The track is a 3¼ inch paddle. This is a first to industry size snow bike track. It's the same width at 12 inches and it's 126 inches long, which is a little shorter than what you're used to. Most are sitting at 129. So this track has a 3½ inch pitch. What that means for the track is some new things that have never been done before on a snow bike. One is the 3½ inch pitch means that it has less paddles on the track all the way around. It also means that we can get away with putting a bigger paddle on the track, so we've gone to a full 3¼ inches tall on the paddle. This is kind of a big deal. This thing gets traction like no other snow bike you've ridden, but it also stays short at its 126 length, so it's very maneuverable, very poppy, and the engine still revs good and feels like it has power, so it's not dragging the motor down to where you feel like you're running, they say, too large of a track and not enough power. It's a good balance. Some things that you can expect with this new track when you ride it is the feel that you get out of it. You know, when you give it the throttle, it gives you the speed immediately. It doesn't hesitate and spin the track first. It gets traction first and then it spins it. That's a pretty neat feel because it allows you to launch off of things at a moment's notice. It has a very connected feel. It gives you the ability and the confidence and feel that you can go slower under more control without getting stuck. That's a good feeling. You know, it probably gets twice as much traction as a 2½ inch track. So everybody's going to be wondering, you know, how does this thing act in the snow? It is different because of its traction value. Does it go better up the hill? Yes, it goes better up the hill, but it goes better up the hill at a little slower speed naturally because the bigger paddles slow it down. So that's really our biggest new thing for model year 24. There's some other features that we've added into the kit. One is we've made a significant ride improvement to the shock absorbers. By recalibrating the internal valving components that are in them. You know, it's noticeable. So as we learn more about our product and our shocks, so we're able to make tuning improvements. The next new thing is we've added some additional tunability into the rear suspension because it's the rear suspension that really makes the thing go up the hill and transfers the power of the engine to the snow. So we put a lot of emphasis into the suspension on our snow bike kit. So the part that we've added in that's new is we've added a front limiter strap. The limiter strap is adjustable. And now the big question is, well, okay, why did you add that in? Well, we added it in for tunability for deep snow versus athletic ability. So if you let the limiter strap all the way out, which is how the kit comes when you receive it, the kit is sitting in its smoothest and most athletic state. You know, with the strap out, it's like a snowmobile. It allows you to pop the front end up easier. It gives you more travel in the front arm. And its disadvantages is maybe it trenches a little more because you have a steeper track angle. So with the limiter strap, if you pull it up, for example, you pull it up 2 holes, you know, it puts the suspension into more of a climbing stance. And that makes all the difference in the world, especially in early, you know, deep, more bottomless snow. It will put the suspension into a climbing stance by pulling the front arm up, lowering or lessening the track approach angle in the front and angling the skid down in the back, which gives it the traction to go up a hill. I mean, it's a significant change when you go even 2 holes. I mean, it's a 15 or 20% climbing improvement in that. But the downside to that is it does make it feel like more of a planted ski or more of a planted chassis in the snow. It's not as poppy and lifty. It feels more normal. So with that limiter strap, you can also do some new things that we haven't had before. Is we have an accessory that you can add to the back suspension arm, and now you have 2 limiter straps, and the purpose of that would be the purpose of lowering the kit down for a shorter rider. So we don't have another model that's a lower kit. Our kit is naturally a little lower than our competitors. It sits at a 37.5-inch seat height, which is the factory seat height of the factory motorcycle. And then if you lower it down by adding this rear limiter strap and then also pulling down the front limiter strap to bring it down to its lowest point, it lowers it 1.5 inches and makes it a 36-inch seat height. So we feel like maybe that'll be a hot selling accessory. And then, you know, if a short rider is not riding it, it's simple to let the limiter straps back out and get the full height of the suspension. Another new feature on the kit is we have some BNG, bold new graphics. This is a graphic option. So these are the graphics on the kit here. It is an option. So we still have all of the same color options that we had from last year. Nothing's changed on that. But we have this new, we call it the black graphic. So it's a black background with like a topo line background theme with like a charcoal black logo in it. And another thing I'll point out is the new 3.25-inch kit has a new graphic on the tunnel to identify that it is the new 126 3.25 model. So out of all the things, you know, that we refine in the kit, those are the main differences between model year 23 and model year 24. The track being a big deal. It's a big deal. We call it the Big Daddy track. It's kind of just a nickname. It's not an actual name, simply because it is the largest track in the snow bike industry. So how do you see one of these machines? Well, you can go to a mountaintop dealer, or you can go to our website and see them. But these products are already at the dealer here. So between September and November, we'll be delivering the new 2024 model XFR snow bike kits. But you can currently go to any of the listed mountaintop dealers that are listed on our website and see one of these. They have them and they are there in stock, ready for you to see.